So, if you go around to see friends or family this Christmas, it's always nice to take something with you. So, I'm going to be showing you how to make my really simple Christmas cookies. Okay, and for the ingredients you'll need 200 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of caster sugar, 250 grams of plain flour, about 10 grams worth of dark chocolate, 1 egg yolk and some icing sugar to dust. Okay, to start with you'll need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees centigrade. Then you need to get your unsalted butter and your caster sugar and either stick it into a mixing bowl or the bowl of a food mixer if you'd prefer to use one of those instead. Now, using either a wooden spoon or the mixing attachment on your food mixer, thoroughly cream the butter and the sugar together. Once combined, you then need to take your egg and separate out the egg yolk. Then chuck it into the mixing bowl and you're okay to discard the egg whites, we won't be using it in this recipe. Briefly mix the egg yolk into the sugar and the butter mixture, and then you need to get your dark chocolate. And using a sharp knife, carefully chop all of your dark chocolate into chunks, making sure it's not too big to fit into your cookies. Throw your chopped up chocolate into the mixing bowl, and then get yourself a sieve and sieve in all of your plain flour as well. Okay, once the contents of your mixing bowl look something like this, we now need to combine all of the ingredients together to make our cookie dough. So again, do this using either a wooden spoon or a food mixer using a dough hook. Once your mixture started to clump together like this, it's then time to finish it off by kneading it with your hands into your cookie dough. So knead the dough in the bowl while scraping out the rest of the ingredients, and then your cookie dough is ready. Next, get yourself an oven tin and cover it with some greaseproof or parchment paper. So you'll be able to make 10 cookies using this recipe. To do this, for each cookie, pull off a piece of dough, roll it into a ball and then flatten it between the palms of your hand. Then, lightly flour your work surface and the inside of your cookie cutter, then push it through the dough to make your cookie shapes. Do this for each of your cookies and then place them onto the greaseproof or the parchment paper on your baking tin. You then need to stick them in the oven for anywhere between 25 and 35 minutes, depending on how thickly you've made your cookies, and make sure they're cooked until they're nice and golden brown. And finally, leave them to cool thoroughly and then dust them with the icing sugar, and then they're ready to enjoy this Christmas. And for more Christmas inspired recipes, be sure to check out my red currant and brandy cream meringues as well as my homemade mince pies recipe by clicking on one of the videos on the screen.